Hello there, guys! My name is Blake, also known as the Nerd, and welcome to apparently a tradition where every 2 weeks I upload an episode. Even though I promised more, I could give you a good excuse as to why, but you've already heard this story before, so not going to talk about that. Let's jump right into Minute 39. I have a bunch of crazy, well, then again, this is Minute 39. Everything's going to be crazy about these requests. But these in particular are actually pretty unique in some sort of ways. Well, not. What I'm trying to get at is we have a lot of requests that have not been done either before or in a long time. That's what I'm trying to get at. But with that being said, though, do your thing, and let's jump right in to our first request on Minute 39, which actually comes to us from, I don't know how long it's been, but a brand new person by the name of Eza Teg, or The Emerald Gamer. I know it's Eza, T-E-G, The Emerald Gamer, but Teg. I need to say Teg. It's Teg, you're it. Teg. Who remembers Teg? Anyways. He requested, or she, again, sorry about the gender confusion. I know it's probably one of the most offensive things to this day in 2018 times. Requested The World Is Mine on the extreme difficulty, which apparently I passed somehow. I don't even remember how I did that. With Luca in her witch girl style outfit, and oh shoot, this is random. Well, good thing I double checked again. There we go, that's it. I swear, I like scroll down to the songs. I don't like change the module, like the module file, I guess is what you call it, because I don't really know the actual terms of it. But there you go. There is witch style. Nothing's really changed about that. Actually, nothing's changed a bit at all. I could get rid of the hat, but I think the hat looks nice on it, to be completely honest. And I did read a little bit into it. Actually, I read it like a couple days earlier, and it said like just pass the song is the goal. So I've already done it before. I think I can somehow do it again. I actually did practice a little bit of extreme, mostly the 6-star ones, just so I can get back into the whole extreme vibe. I was able to get great on all 4 of the 6-star extreme songs, so that's pretty good. But hopefully it'll translate well into this one, although I don't really know at the same time, but let's hope. Okay, as long as I still am pretty close to great, I think I'll be fine. That's why. call it what you will, being slightly cheesy off, maybe on purpose, maybe on accident, but my strategy was, as long as I got at least in the great within the beginning part, it didn't matter how many times I messed up, because at least then I passed it, and I got a new record somehow by doing all that. This was my second full run through, not without having like at least like 12 resets with attempts at the beginning I wasn't really comfortable with. That's a premise and a main idea of how long it's been. It's not the longest. I think the longest I've been through was at least maybe an hour with Yellow. That one, I was just trying to beat my score. Wasn't trying to be like, oh, I need to pass it, because I already passed it. I just wanted to get, I think, on great. And that was the 6-star one, so I mean, it went a little bit better. Actually went a little bit smoother that time, so I'm pretty I'm almost combining happy but proud and made proud. I'm pretty proud about that one, so as long as I got a new score, I think I'm okay with that. So thank you, the Emerald Gamer, for that request, even though those note things could have been better, because it is a 7.5, I think it's a 7.5, so I still got a long road to go with the extreme, so bear with me. Anyways, thank you for that request, and let's move on to our next one. Okay! Wow, voice crack emoji? Okay, so it's been a while since we actually last played this one, because I've been so much on the hard difficulty, shouldn't be that hard to actually improve it. But another new person! Twice in a row. How many more can that happen? Probably maybe these two, who knows. Matsu Zetani! Hopefully that's how you pronounce your name. I've been known to sometimes mispronounce names. Ask one of my patrons, they'll tell you more details about that. Who requested the Kaku Deep Eddy on the hard difficulty with Miku, followed by music note emoji. What the heck? What emoji is that? Oh, hearts. Big smile emojis, the 2 hearts emojis, and 2 music notes emojis. With V3 Hatsune Miku and Snow Miku 2017, and our goal is to just enjoy the song. That's pretty much about it. I mean, hey, as long as you don't ask me to do anything too extreme, I will gladly take just enjoying the song. Anyways, let me show you in full details. I did get rid of the clown nose, because obviously this is what we're dealing with. No specific who is where, so I put the V3 in the vocal spot, and then the guest is Snow Miku, because again there was no specifications of which one. Not that it really matters, but actually, since you're gonna be doing that, should I want to put the clown nose on you because it makes sense, but at the same time, it kind of ruins it. I'm not really sure about that. You know what? I'll leave it as. I won't worry about it. And if I'm somehow not comfortable with it, I can always just reset and you'll see the clown nose on it. But I'm pretty sure I'll keep the clown nose off. When's the last time I did this? I think, wow, I believe it was like a year ago. Holy cow, good gosh. Somehow I remember that one just slightly well. So far, so great. Minus a couple mess-ups here and there. And down there. I'm doing phenomenally better than when I first did this. Holy cow. Oh, I think I got excellent on that second attempt, or at least pretty close to it. I'd say that is... wow. Phenomenally better than the first time I did it in years. Oh, not years. In about a year. I guess it's months. But still, that's impressive. Guess beforehand, I don't know what messed me up. I guess those double notes? I don't really remember. It's hard to remember things from like years ago that are not that bad now. Like 6.5? It just feels like my kind of level. Especially on hard. Well, yeah, actually like 6, 6.5, 7, even 7.5 I've been able to do decently well on in recent terms. Then again, I might also be counting my blessings, and that just might be a lucky blessing. I'm not really sure. Actually, I don't think it is. I was doing very well. Couple saves there. I don't think any misses. I don't remember now because I skipped past that. But I am happy with an 89-81. And that's definitely a good one to just practice on. I think with due amount of... well, with constant practice... well, not constant. Just in between practice of this one. I think it'll be a fun one to try to perfect because... it sounds good. The notes are really... it just is really fun to play. Like, especially now that I get, like, the hang of the rhythm, even though I haven't played it again in years. But, rambling aside, thank you, Masuzetani, for the request. I did enjoy this song. So it's nice to listen to this again, even though I haven't listened to this in ages. Man. It's always nice to get a brand new score, especially phenomenally higher than 70-something%? I'm not sure. I should have written this down, but let's move on to our next request, nonetheless. Well, I did say I did like listening to listening to 6.5 songs, so here we are. And guess what? We have a third new person. Oh baby, a triple. Oh yeah. This new person is Hey. That's catchy. No, that's actually the name of it, but just wanted to say it like that. Who requested Break It, or as I like to call it, Break it, push it to the limit! On the hard difficulty with Miku and my choice of modules. Now, remember in the 52nd episode, 51st, I think it was 51st, how I was all like, well, there's Miku Emerald and then there's Luca Sapphire. Why doesn't, like, Rin or Mako have something, you know, that's ruby color? And upon examining all of Mako's outfits, yeah, she does have one. It's in the form of blazing. So Groudon is covered. That means all of the Hoenn Trios is covered by Vocaloids. So, in case if anyone was asking the question inside their heads, you've been given the answer. So, if anyone wants to make a request with a trio song with these three, like Miku and her Emerald, Luca and her Sapphire, and now Mako and her Blazing, by all means, go ahead. You can represent the third generation of Pokemon with these outfits and the song if you're choosing. Just make sure it has a lot of trumpets in it. But anyways, as for the outfit, I went for the Blazing because, again, Looks nice. And then I realized, wait a second, this is Ruby. But the hairstyle I did go with, this one, yeah. I went with the Yokata style hair just because the standard one is nice, but this one just makes it shine even more. Like, phew, wow. That's really all. But like with the last request we did, it's been a while since I last played this one, so I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do with this one. But it is 6.5, so... And because I've done a lot of harder songs, especially extreme, and gotten used to the close notes thing, it shouldn't be no problem to, well, not improve the score, but slowly get back to getting the hang of the song. So there's that. There's always positives with every note. And like this, I'm actually going a little quicker with these ones. Good gosh. World is Mine didn't take that long after all. Hooray! Because the last episode was such a painful episode to record because it had like over 2 hours of footage. This one should be a little mellow now. Hopefully not too many cutouts. But this is only the beginning, or this is halfway through the beginning, or halfway through the end now. Okay, went too fast on that one, but good news is, got that. And somehow gotta save it somewhere? You know, that'd be a good place for a hold, actually. Dude, dang it. I think because I missed a couple notes, like, during the final part of the song, I think I almost had excellent, but on a more brighter note, did get a new score, so I'm content with that. Oof. An even 8 on the negatives, but doesn't overflow the positives. Look at that. Nice new score. Fresh numbers of cools and goods. You know, it's been a while since when I get that amount though. But it's also been a while since, you know, I got a high score, despite me not playing the song in a while. I guess it just kind of sticks to you. And that, and I guess watching back my Minute 39, kind of reflecting how I could have done a little better on those requests, actually kind of helped as well. So a little bit of back knowledge. But can I just say, hey, that's catchy, and I think someone else said this, but okay, the Emerald Gamer. Okay, those two. If anyone, you know, you take your time to watch these videos, it's greatly appreciated that you think I'm amazing for doing all this, but I'm just doing this for the heck of you guys. You guys are the reason this is still continuing. With you guys making these crazy requests, some good, some odd, I will admit that, but that's just me personally. I apologize if I offended your request. I really don't mean that, but you guys are just amazing for helping me. Oh, okay, there was a... I don't know if you guys heard that or not, but there is definitely something on here, and I don't appreciate that. I do have my Discord on online, so should remember to put it on D&D whenever I'm doing this. In fact, I should do that right now, just in case something else like that ever occurs. We don't have that happening. But like I mentioned before, you guys are the reasons for this. You guys are amazing for not only getting through this with 53 episodes, doing my part, but you guys are just coming in with so many requests, and it's almost, it's not almost hard. It's really hard to catch up with all of them. But regardless, keep them coming in. And to the new people, welcome. I know I don't get to say it a lot, but whenever I do, it feels so good. It really does. But anyways, thank you. Hey, that's catchy. Thank you for that request. Oh shoot. No, we're not doing that again. We're good with the score we have. And let's move on to our next request. Hey, speaking of compliments, I guess you could say it's a miracle that I'm uploading these videos still. Anyways, MM requested Miracle Paint on the hard difficulty, so another 6.5. Ooh, I did say I am pretty good at 6.5. We'll see. We'll put that at the point. With Miku and whatever difficulty or whatever set we have on the difficult, or the module is whatever we have on the default set. Apparently, I couldn't read today, which is this. This is Magician, which is the recommended outfit, and then just the Masquerade Mask, which I think looks really nice. I don't think I want to add anything onto this. I could do a bunny tail because it's like bunny. I'm not going to do that though. Actually, is there anything on the chest? Let me see. Yeah. Anything? Actually. What kind of? Oh, actually. Hey, let's do that. Alright, you know what? I'll take it. Actually, no, that looks better with the black anyways. I'll just leave it as it is. So there's my outfit. Miracle Paint. The last time I remember playing a song like this is on the medley of DIVA X, which is my first time actually hearing something like this. Now this is the first time I'm playing this in full as well, so we'll see how it goes. I'll be fine without it. I was gonna put in like no fail mode just so I can kind of see what I'm going with, but I did actually clip it, so I know what the video is. Just not the buttons is all. Dazzling. Hey, there's something I'm used to, DIVA X dance. I mean, it was on DIVA X, the medley. Beginning medley. These days, Remy. Just hope I get it. Okay, I'm still on great. I can barely see it. I still hope. Okay, that's still great. Okay. Okay, I still got great though, but I may need to slightly take back what I said. Like, 6.5 is my expertise, unless I don't know the song, in which case that happens. But still, 80 is better than what I would expect going into this for the first time. I was just hoping I'd clear it, but at the same time, I knew I'd actually get a grade. So take back what I said by like, you know what I mean though. It's always nice to get a grade. Especially in a song I never even played before. Well, then again, I technically kind of played it in DIVA X in the beginning medley towards the end, if you count that. Otherwise, if you don't, then yeah, this is my first time actually ever playing that song. So, I'm content with it. I am very well content with that. A great, always nice to have a great. I guess with a song like this, it's a miracle to have a great. It paints a perfect picture. I'll stop. I will stop ahead in time. Oh, thank you, MM, for that request. Really do appreciate it. It was a magical time. Okay. I'll stop. I'll stop with the puns related to this song. And anything related to it. Let's move on to our next one. Almost said our final one, but I think we're... Oh, shit. Hello, Extreme. How I slightly missed you. But this next request is another big one. Holy cow. That request slider is gonna have some room here, right? Just don't cover up above the eyes. It's lurking. I just gave future me some thing to think about, didn't I? Anyways, Zekrit LP requested packaged on the extreme difficulty, which I have not cleared yet, so we're going from 6.5 to 7. Wait. No. Worldless Map was 7.5, so we're jumping down to 7. With Luca in her wood nymph with chiffon dress here, which I did set on shared set A. That's what they call it, sets. Good gosh. I'll give you guys a little preview of it right now. I did add the wings on there. I thought it was a little neat detail, but I did like I didn't think the nymph and the chiffon would work, but it does. Like, let me just show you guys. Well, go to back. I can't. Well, you guys can see it. It actually blends in decently well. Like, has that natural look plus the flowers and make it look like a fairy. So just give it the butterfly wings because there's no fairy wings and butterfly wings work just as well. It's a nice combo. Oh, and looks like there's something else on here. For the additional features. Oh my gosh. After this request, balance a book on your head with a blindfold on while reciting all of green eggs and ham, taking a sip of wine after each page, and eating a jalapeno on camera. I mean, okay, if you want to go that extreme, I will definitely do it. Oh, wait. It says don't actually do this. And that he was parrying some other person's form of comments. But I will agree, a lot of his stuff are... Well, we're talking about Doraemon, by the way. Apologize if that's a little offensive to you, Doraemon. But, yeah, his are, interesting. Like, I'm not going to rephrase any of them because I don't want to add, like... I don't want to add any unnecessary emotions for him, so... But I will say, yeah, they are interesting, to say the least. Like, I'll put in... Yeah, to say the least, and to say very nicely. Anyways, I had like a moment of... I had like an awkward silence there, I don't know why, but... I cleared this on 4.5 on perfect, and it just jumps to 7, so I don't know how well that will be like, but... Or how well that will be like, how well I'll do on that, but we'll see. That's... Oh, so I had to... Oh, that's kind of jerkish, actually. Got it. Okay, okay, so you remember that one segment where it's versus like you're pushing the triangles and they're like in a square format, and like 4 triangles, you push that. And then the circles start appearing. At first, I didn't even notice that until I realized the gag was going down, and I was like, wait, why is it doing that? And then I look at the thing, and I'm like, oh, that's why. So, interesting to say the least. I don't think I've ever seen that done like that before, but definitely caught my eye, and I was definitely able to pick on it. Or, not pick on it. Pick up on it actually pretty early, pretty quick, too. So, that's actually pretty good. That's actually not too shabby. However, yes, I still need to work on it. But 7... Passing it on... We'll say my second try of doing this is very good, actually. Despite me missing 24. Where did I get 25 from? 24... It's a short song. I should be able to pick it up eventually. Won't take decently quickly, but eventually. I realize that I don't exactly live out to my words, but eventually. It's not saying ASAP, but it's also not saying I will never do it. It's just eventually. I think that's what I learned from doing this, is that eventually my time will come where I'll actually just eventually do all this. Have I said eventually enough times yet? I think I have. But with that, there's another C right there. Do you see it too? What? I didn't say it would stop the puns. I just said I would stop the puns related to the magic song, Miracle Paint. Doesn't mean it doesn't stop the puns there. Anyways, with that being said, thank you so much for that request. And I believe it is time to move on to our final request before the wheel event. That was actually our final request. I just took a look at it. We move on to the wheel. Alright, so finally, I am live recording my reactions to the wheel. I figured out the whole problem with this. It wasn't because that the program didn't recognize my microphone, it was because I didn't turn on the microphone for the audio settings for, like, the microphone stuff. So finally, I have it set to Blue Snowball, which means, finally, a live reaction that isn't post-narrated and cheesed out. Yeah, even I found it cheesy. Last time we did Sneak Requests, we've also done Extreme Heat for the 51st episode. Again, anything goes. But again, if it's been repeated at least 3 times, I can either respin or do that over. There is really no counts again. Just that 3, and I can either spin one. That's all I really needed to stand out just to clear that up. With that being said, though, hopefully I don't click launch because I clicked launch once. I thought I spun it. But let's see what we get on this wheel here. Ton tells lesson that we should learn. Ooh, random madness. That's so weird. It is going. The first 3 where they got down. Okay, that means everything's random. Even the accessories are random. Or Doraemon's Philippines Officials Request Part 2. I don't know. But everything's random. So that means I don't even know what I'm gonna get. This should be fun. Let's go, I guess. Okay, so since it landed on random, you know what that means? Everything is random. However, there is one aspect I can control, so it's not 100% totally random. I can select what category I do the random on, whether it's by letter, by favorites, by difficulty. I could do extreme if I want to. Why not? So I have a control of that, but I can only control that much. I can't control what is played. If I can control that is. So, let's see. We've done a few songs on the... I'm trying to think here, because I can't pick, but I have to pick wisely, because if I don't pick wisely, I may end up with something that might completely screw me over. I would do one of these songs, like the 4.5, but I've already perfected that. I could do a 5.1, but I don't know. I kind of feel like it may be a 6.5 or 6. Or maybe doing something on extreme that was like pretty low, like a 7 or maybe. I'll stick hard. I'll stick with hard, and you know what? I don't think. When's the last time we did anything 7.0? Because I'm kind of thinking that, or 6.5. You know what? Let's do 7 while we're here. So I'm gonna click random at any point. It'll give us a song on the 7 difficulty. So let's see what it is. Cripple Industry Incorporated. I don't think I actually ever played that. Oh gosh. And it's all randomized, which means I unfortunately can't randomize the accessories. But at least I know what that is. So, oh boy, screw it. The accessories will be the same. I'm scared of what's gonna happen now because this is a 7 hard difficulty song. So maybe I might do well, maybe not. Who knows? Something tells me to be a fast song though, so I may actually lose tempo here. Yikes. Okay, it's not that bad, I guess. Much is only gonna get worse. I actually need to look up what this is. Oh, I knew it! Well, despite that terrible, like, consecutive note rows, I somehow got a grade from all of that. Maybe I am better at this than I thought I was. Shoot, can I remember the name of that song, though? I think I'll play it back, because I actually do need to know whether that has, like, a claim, or if it's blocked or anything like that, so that I can prepare a little bit. I think what I'll do is, in case I don't know, I might test an upload of this one specifically. Well, speaking of attempts, this one I think took me like 4 or 5 resets to get it exactly how I wanted it, which is passing. Again, just a center would have been good, but great. I'll take a great as well. It's always nice. But, Random Madness! There you go, folks! You never know what you're gonna get. I ended up with a new song I never even heard of. But hey, on the plus side, on the very plus side, it's actually able to... Oh shoot, where is it? There we go. Kibble Industry Incorporated. On the plus side, I was actually able to completely, do a little bit better than I thought I was going to be completely honest. Oh, this one's 1 star over. Great. Gotta love that. But yeah, that was fun. I will say that was actually definitely fun. I do this so that I know where it is for future reference, but yeah, that was really fun. I actually did like that one. Thank you, Random Madness, I guess. But not speaking of madness, speaking of fun, thank you guys for all your fun requests. It's always fun, and like I mentioned before, you guys make this show possible, so you guys are all amazing. Round of applause to you guys using clap emojis in the comment section below. Do that with your request. But speaking of requests, if you would like to submit a request, there's a format in the description below. Just copy, paste it, fill it up with whatever songs you want. And also, if you can do it on Twitter, make sure you mention my username, which is @Blake_the_nerd, and use the hashtag Min839 so I can find it a little bit easier. Also, if you use my username with that request. Make sure you like this video if you enjoyed it, definitely, especially for that random, man, that was a good random song right there. Subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the bell. With all that being said, my name is Blake, also known as The Nerd, and I'll see you guys, hopefully in less than 2 weeks, with my next episode of Min839. Take care, guys.